Sure, each one of us has become mainly a man of integrity, you know, a man of each one of us. You guys must have choose the best ones because I can see each one of these guys being as men worth following.
Was I living and carrying myself in the way as saying I'm a man of integrity, saying that I was a father, saying I was an honorable man? Was I living an honorable way? And when I look back on my life, I wasn't living in that way.
I know it probably sounds silly, but I was never taught to become a good man. You know, one of the things I was doing out there was never worthy of calling me myself a man. And I wanted to become a real man. You know what I mean? Honorable, respectable.
And you want to be a father to where your children, you want them to they gonna imitate you anyway, regardless to if you're there or not. They gonna hear things about you. We talked about the legacy that you're gonna leave. Your children gonna hear about you one way or another. So what is it that you want your children to know about you?
He said it might sound silly being that, you know, him being 22, that he never was taught how to be a man. I'm 42.
How do you want your children to look at you? How do you want your daughters, your son? You want them to look at you as being a man, to be that somebody would want to be like, a man of integrity, someone to follow.
My concept and my perception of what a man was in conflict with my reality and with what I said I loved and I believed in and I valued.
Because I can't expect to, be a man and be able to teach and tell my family something, especially my grandkids or my kids.
You know how in most societies, cultures, you have rites of passage, birth, boyhood, teenagers, then they send them out in the woods and they go through a passage into manhood. I never made that, I never arrived to that passage into manhood.
I have to grow within me first before I can tell them anything, about the choices they make in life.
Be able to have that interaction with my son, with my daughter, and those are things that I've never seen nowhere. And I have, a total of over 16 years of doing time in institutions, and I've never seen anything to where it has an interaction with the families and your children, and not just to be with mine, but to see other individuals with their children, to be able to be a father and have that strong influence. That was the breakthrough point to me that let me know that this is not only is it helping me work on me, myself, but also to help me have that relationship with my family and actually do it, not just saying it.
It's the first time I've ever had a resource on the outside that actually truly, genuinely cares for these men's lives, and the women know it, and the men know it, and that genuineness is what makes a difference in this program.
Mr. Brown, we had a conversation, and it seems like it seemed to me that once I told him my situation, he was hard on me. I never had nobody to tell me how to, or give me advice. So I always did things my way, and I see my way wasn't working.
The men believe in these people. They believe that they genuinely care, and that is what makes a difference. These guys do not want to disappoint Ron and Kathy, Daryl, Beth. They don't want to disappoint those guys, so they're working towards something. It's almost like a family.
In order to do that outside of here, you have to seclude yourself, cloister yourself in your cell, and do things for yourself. But here, we allowed to come together and build upon one another and grow. So.
And the Ridge Project has shown me that my development into manhood is an ongoing thing. It's a process.
Me personally, I never had no respect for no one, not even myself. So I'm learning how to respect my girlfriend and myself.
Surgery. It's amazing. It can fix what we haven't done. Each new day is a confirmation that I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.